Good morning. Arthur Offaly speaking on behalf of the Arthur Offaly Foundation. For the past 2 years I have sat in that corrupt family centre at Legacy Courts watching how those so-called judges, lawyers and solicitors and social services have treated young mothers. Their only crime was to have a baby with low-life scum such as drug dealers and drunkards, and because of that they are treated with total contempt by this so-called court, or should I call it a kangaroo court, behind closed doors where no members are allowed in. I have spoken to lawyers and solicitors asking them why they allow their clients to be treated in that way. After all, they are getting paid out of the public purse, legal aid, and paid well to stand up and protect the rights of those young girls. But these muppets do nothing. It is a total fraud. These children are taken from their mothers forcefully by those so-called social services whose job I thought was to protect innocent children and keep them safe. But these people and the courts and other evil people have other plans in mind for those innocent children. Surely the public know what is happening here, or are they all brain dead? I have seen young mothers in tears after coming out of that kangaroo court, after these people have taken their children off them and put them into foster care or other state homes, while their so-called legal people just walk away and leave them. Now, I have found that some young mothers don't even have the taxi fare home. So much for our welfare state. Now, I had to call a taxi many times for them and also pay for their fares home. What sort of a low-life scum have we running our courts that allows this scandal to happen? Now, the Arthur Offaly Foundation is calling on other groups to come together to stop this illegal trade of putting young children, slaves at risk. We all know what type of sick paedophile that prey on innocent children, and when the staff and courts go out of their way to facilitate them, it's time for the public to stand up. Now, I would like to meet all kinds of groups to form together so that we can stop this illegal trading of innocent children. After all, our children cannot speak up for themselves. They depend on us, their parents, to stand up for them. Groups wishing to help me, my mobile is 07715921137. My email is arthuroffaly1@gmail.com. Now, for the sake of our children, that corrupt family court system and those agencies who help them will have to be stopped. My foundation would be willing to go to the European Court of Human Rights to protect our innocent children from those sick paedophiles and those who cater for them, such as the social services and judges. I have had first-class experience how these corrupt social services, corrupt courts and other agencies treat young mothers and their children. And with your help, it can be stopped. Don't let our children suffer at the hands of those sick paedophile people. Now, I have tried to get the cooperation of other victim groups, but it was a total waste of my time. One group quoted me the victims' charter rights, which I already know, but they will not cross the state or the corrupt courts. But of course, they are funded by the corrupt state and they have to toe the line. So anyone looking for help from them about the courts, take my advice, don't waste your time. Now, to finish, if your group or even members of the public who want to stop this illegal practice of transporting innocent children to a life of hell, and you know what, get in contact with Arthur Offaly, Director of the Arthur Offaly Foundation, MOD 07715921137, 24-hour service. My email is arthuroffaly1@gmail.com. Now, if other victim groups won't stand up to the corrupt state and courts, stand up for your innocent children. But don't worry, if you're not, the Arthur Ruffley Foundation will take this case all on its own. And it won't be the first time. Thank you for listening to ASNI TV, and